let's talk about the restoration industry. For forever, it's been all about who has the best secrets, right? Who's holding the cards closest to their chest? Well, today, that all changes. We're not just sharing a few tips here and there. We're open sourcing the entire system. This is the Restoration Playbook, and its entire purpose is to end that era of guarded information for good.
Yep, you heard that right. I'm flooding the town, adapt or drown. Look, this isn't some fluffy mission statement. This is a declaration of war on the status quo. It's meant to be aggressive, it's meant to be disruptive, because that's what's needed. This is setting the stage for a huge shift in how knowledge gets shared in this industry. So, all those overpriced, outdated guides you've seen? Yeah, you can forget about them.
And this right here, this is the core problem. It's the reason we're doing this. For years, you've had companies, consultants, these so-called gurus, building entire empires just by keeping valuable information behind a paywall. What does that do? It creates a market that's totally uneducated, a market held hostage by the very people who profit from all that confusion. Well, that ends right now.
So let's be crystal clear about the philosophy here. This is not one of those rising tide lifts all boats feel-good moments. No, this is a controlled demolition. The goal isn't some gentle, slow improvement. It's radical, aggressive transparency. It's about literally taking a sledgehammer to the dam of proprietary knowledge, tearing it down, and letting that information flow freely. We're going to force everyone to compete on a level playing field where the only thing that matters is true competence and how well you execute. Okay, so what does this controlled demolition actually look like in the real world? It looks like this: a new open source standard, one that's built from the ground up to serve the entire industry, not just a handful of insiders. And when we say open source standard, we're talking about a living, breathing resource. Seriously, this is not some static PDF you download once and then it gathers digital dust on your hard drive. No way. Think of it as a knowledge hub that's being built, refined, and improved completely out in the open with direct input from you, the very people who are out there on the job using it every single day. And this is the why behind it all. The whole point, the crucial thing to get, is that this is about raising the entire industry up. When you democratize expertise, when you just give it away, you suddenly create a shared standard of what good actually looks like. And that forces real innovation. It ends the era of being held hostage by these gatekeepers. And you know who that benefits? Absolutely everyone. From the owner of a brand new restoration company to the property manager who desperately needs their services. All right, so let's pull back the curtain. Let's get into the specifics of what's actually inside this playbook. And I want to be clear, this is not just some random collection of tips and tricks. It's a complete, fully integrated system for building, running, and scaling a modern restoration business.
So, how's it all structured? It's simple, really. The entire system is built on 5 core foundational pillars. But, and this is key, these aren't separate, siloed departments. Think of them as deeply interconnected parts of a single high-performance engine. And here they are, the 5 critical functions for any restoration company that wants to not just survive, but dominate. You've got SEO, so you can own your local market online 24/7. Then, business development, which is all about building those rock-solid referral networks with plumbers, agents, you name it. Next up, foundations and systems. This is your core infrastructure, everything from your finances to how you hire the right people. Then you have marketing to drive those consistent, high-quality leads that go way beyond just search. And finally, operations, the system for delivering that elite, documented, repeatable service every single time. The playbook gives you a deep, actionable guide to master every single one.
And look, just so you get the level of detail we're talking about here, let's just peek inside SEO for a second. We are not just talking about, oh, you should use good keywords. No, we're talking about a complete breakdown of local SEO so you can totally own the map hack. Technical SEO to make sure your site is lightning fast and visible to Google. A full content strategy that covers every possible emergency and non-emergency scenario. And of course, the analytics to prove that all of this is actually delivering a real return on your investment. Every single pillar goes this deep. Now, here's the thing. You could take any one of these pillars, master it, and it would dramatically improve your business. No question. But their real power, I'm talking like a force multiplier effect, that comes from how they all integrate and work together. The whole system is designed for synergy. And let me show you exactly what that looks like. This is a perfect example.
right? Think about it. Your world-class SEO strategy, that's what captures that panicked homeowner's Google search for flooded basement at 2 in the morning. That's the hook. But it's your elite operations pillar that makes sure a truck is rolling within 60 minutes with a team that follows a perfect documented procedure every single time. See? One without the other is a huge missed opportunity. But when they work together, you've got a seamless, absolutely dominant force in your market.
Okay, so the big question, who is this actually for? Who gets their hands on this thing? The answer couldn't be simpler. Everyone. And we mean everyone. Are you a restoration company owner who wants to build real in-house training? This is for you. An operations manager trying to finally standardize your procedures? You need this. A marketing pro? A business development pro? Yep. And listen up. Consultants, coaches, and agencies. This is especially for you. The intention here is that you steal this system. Seriously, go ahead. If you're actually good at what you do, you'll take it and make it even better. And if you're not, well, you're about to be exposed. Because this playbook, it's the new benchmark. Let me just say that again, because this might be the most important part of this whole thing. There are no paywalls, no memberships, no proprietary secrets, zero strings attached. You don't have to sign up for an email list to unlock some premium content. There are no hidden fees. All of it, all the so-called secrets, are being laid bare for the entire industry to use, to adopt, and to make better. So we're bringing it all together now. We started with that idea of a flood, right? And that's exactly what this is. A flood of information, a flood of best practices, a flood of a new standard of excellence that is about to hit this industry head on. And just so you know where we're at, this is a living, breathing project. The foundation, the core framework, that's already built. Right now, we're in active development, building out all the content for each section completely in public. The whole point is for this to be a living document that keeps getting refined with feedback from the real world so it never gets outdated.
And this right here, this is the bottom line. When this new standard becomes common knowledge, and it will, the game completely changes. The only companies left standing will be the ones who were already operating at an elite level, or the ones who grab this playbook and relentlessly build and improve their systems. Complacency? That's just not going to be an option anymore.
So the flood is coming. There's no stopping it. And it is going to completely reshape the restoration industry. So the only question left for you is this. When it hits, are you going to grab a shovel and start building? Or are you going to get swept away? The playbook is out there. The choice is yours.